Hello there, Lunar Squadron, and welcome back to the channel. And unless your name is Patrick Star and you live under a rock, you have seen the brand new gameplay overview trailer for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about 5 new details that you missed in the trailer. But before we get into this video, I believe we have a brief message from our good friend Boss, don't we?
That's right, we do. Now today we're going to be going through all of these details, so I just want to ask Bosk right off the bat, did you notice anything in this trailer that you want to share with everybody? What did he say?
I don't know, let me check, hang on.
Like you can translate for Bosk?
Yeah, there's like a whole translator and everything.
Oh, weird. Okay, let's see. What did he say?
Oh.
What?
He said you smell like a Wookiee.
What do you mean he said I smell like a Wookiee? Honestly, Bosk, I'm sick of your shit, you little lizard. I'm sick of your shit, Bosk!
Alright guys, well, let's just get into the video. Andreas, are you ready?
Yeah, whatever.
This is Lunar Squadron standing by. We are ready to make the jump to hyperspace. On my mark, Lunar Squadron.
Alright everyone, so we're going to be talking about 5 details that you missed while watching this trailer. Honestly, if you were able to spot all 5 of these, you have unlocked the Lunar Squadron True Jedi accolade, because honestly these things were, little blips that we saw throughout the trailer, and we just wanted to let everybody know how cool the details in the game are, because honestly the little details are what they're really getting right. I think the first one, just which screams about details, is this right here. Now to most of you guys this might just look like a standard scene where you're using C-3PO to go through the Ewok village on the forest moon of Endor. However, if you look a little closely, you'll notice that as C-3PO is walking by the Ewoks, at least one Ewok is bowing down to him. This is a clear reference to Return of the Jedi, where the Ewoks were worshipping him because they believed he was the exalted one. And of course, we all know that Luke kind of, makes him fly around and spook everyone. Anyway, I think this is more than just a cool detail. It might potentially be bigger than that, because what this means is that people and characters, NPCs in the environment, will be interacting with the model that you are choosing to control. For example, what if you're using Darth Vader and rebels kind of, look in fear at you? Or, I could just think of so many cool interactions just like this one. I'm really glad that they're making this world so vibrant.
Yeah, Andreas, you're absolutely correct. That looks like such a cool detail that could just really make this game go to a whole nother level. I think of perhaps even General Grievous running around with a bunch of B-1 battle droids and scaring the hell out of them like he does in the Clone Wars. Like, the opportunities here are endless. Now, the next feature we want to talk about that you missed in the overview trailer for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is the fact that it appears that you can unlock new characters by completing side missions in the game. Now, we see this in the portion of the gameplay trailer where the person is playing as Old Ben Kenobi. They go up to a group of stormtroopers with this icon over their head that reflects Greedo. You see his character icon. Now, what are we thinking happens here once we talk to these stormtroopers?
So, as the trailer kind of tells us, you are given the opportunity to solve some of the great mysteries within the Skywalker Saga. I think in this particular instance, you might be sent off to a mission to actually go find out who shot first. And of course, you're going to need a little bit of Star Wars know-how to know that you have to go straight to the Mos Eisley Cantina, because that is where that event happened. Now, it looks like just from the trailer that what characters are able to help you unlock are identified in thought bubbles or speech bubbles above their head. For example, in this shot, you can clearly see a Kyber brick above the head of this NPC, suggesting to the player that if you want to unlock a Kyber Brick, that you have to interact with that NPC. Similarly here, if you want to unlock Greedo, which is in that same speech bubble, you have to interact with the stormtroopers and go on whatever wild goose chase they send you on, which might be a great way to just spend time in the universe, finding characters, go search in the places where you might think they are. It just kind of rewards people for knowing more about the galaxy and gives you a lot more to do in this very wide open galaxy.
Yeah, and this would be a new approach to unlocking characters, as if you remember in old LEGO Star Wars games, you would unlock the characters upon completing missions that they are in, or you had the ability to play as them in story missions. The reason we believe this is how you will unlock these characters, as this is clearly Greedo's character icon, which will be listed in the character list. He has the light green background, which matches the bounty hunter class. So to us, this just indicates that you will be able to unlock new characters through side missions, just as one of the many ways you will be able to unlock characters in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga.
Speaking of characters, we actually have potentially a new type of character which we've never really seen in any LEGO game before, and that is companion characters. We have confirmation from actually one of the last frames of this trailer. It's that shot of the DLC panel, which shows the 7 DLC packages. One of those DLC packages is the Mandalorian DLC, and it clearly shows Mando, Din Djarin, with Grogu right next to him, and it says, you can clearly see it this time around, it says Grogu is a companion character. Now, what I assume this means is what we see from this picture, that Grogu will follow around Din Djarin. And I actually think if you look carefully in this trailer, they actually included at least one companion character. What I'm talking about is when you can clearly see Jabba the Hutt marching down in Theed, and who does he have running behind him, Nick?
Your favorite character?
I do love Salacious B. Crumb. Our favorite Kowakian monkey lizard is marching on behind Jabba the Hutt, running after him. Clearly, there's some correlation between the main character and the companion character, but we also have some reason to believe that you will be able to control the companion character as well, right?
Yeah, so another scene that we see in the trailer where we believe that potentially a companion character is being used is the scene of Jango Fett running down the streets of Coruscant with little Boba behind him. Now, Andreas, I know this is a theory that you have put together and you were trying to explain to me. I don't think I can explain it better than you can, so why don't you tell all of the wonderful people in the Lunar Squadron what exactly you're getting at here.
So you can clearly see that on the character list, young Boba Fett is an option for you to control as, a playable character. However, it may be the case that you're able to toggle on companion characters. So if you want your character's companion, there's a toggle for that potentially, which then, whenever you're walking throughout the galaxy, you have that character's companion running along behind them. For example, if you're using Jango, using the companion, then Boba will be running behind you. If you're Jabba the Hutt, you'll have Salacious Crumb. If you're Din Djarin, you'll have Grogu, so on and so forth. Honestly, this is still an idea, so it might be how it works. It might not. We'll see how it works, when the game comes out, which is very soon. So let us know in the comments down below what companion characters you think there are in this game and how you guys think they work. This is just kind of our theory on this so far.
Now, the fourth feature that you missed in the LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga overview trailer is the fact that it appears that cheat codes will be in the game as a way to unlock extras in the game. If you take a look at this shot from the trailer, you can clearly see at the very top of the screen of the extras portion that it says enter code. Now, this is very similar to old LEGO Star Wars games where you would be able to enter codes to unlock these exact same extras. Now, another detail we noticed about the extras is that you're actually going to be able to combine multiple extras and have them all toggled at the same time. You see this as they're scrolling down the side menu, and you have the little descriptions for each extra mode. At one point, you go past the retro mode, and it says in the description to toggle both the retro mode and the mumble mode in order to have that retro LEGO Star Wars experience. So to us, this tells us not only will you be able to unlock these extras from cheat codes and studs and those little data chip things that you'll be able to find throughout the universe, you will also be able to have multiple open at the very same time, which is really cool because you could be running around as a super gonk droid with a baguette lightsaber or whatever else you want to do. You can have disco music going on. You can have a giant rave. You can do all kinds of things. You could be the super gonk droid while all of the civilians are regular gonk droids, and you could be the Overlord Supreme gonk droid.
With a baguette lightsaber.
With a baguette lightsaber. The opportunities are absolutely endless in this game.
Yeah, talking about terrifying. Imagine a giant gonk droid with a baguette running at you. That's not something I'd like to see.
Screaming gonk in French.
What is gonk in French? Is it le gonk?
Gonk.
Anyway, the fifth and final detail that you may have missed in this trailer is actually everything that we learned about the new Kyber Bricks in this game. As you guys know, kind of the name of the collectible game in years past for LEGO games was all about the mini kit. This time around, it looks like in addition to those mini kits, we're also going to have these Kyber Bricks. So how are you able to get these Kyber Bricks? This trailer actually showed us that there are multiple ways to find them. I mean, first of all, you can find them out in the galaxy. This is what we've seen so far. However, we also know that there are characters that you interact with that might, who knows, tip you off as to the location of these Kyber Bricks, or they might give you missions to do whereby once you complete them, they hand you a Kyber Brick. Or we also know that the third way to find these Kyber Bricks is actually through the True Jedi meters at the top of the screen. I mean, there used to be just one of these meters. However, we can see from this trailer that there are 3 ways to get a Kyber Brick because in this one shot where we are flying throughout space, you see 3 of these meters. Each of them are glowing like they've been completed, and there is clearly a Kyber Brick icon next to each one showing you that for each one that you've filled, you unlock 1 Kyber Brick, and of course you have the True Jedi indicator on the top right-hand side as well.
Yeah, and it is clear that Kyber Bricks are going to be incredibly valuable in this game as they will be used to upgrade the various different classes in the game to make your character better, stronger, have better abilities. And so the fact that we are going to be able to earn these Kyber Bricks in various different ways from the True Jedi system, from earning them in mini games or just finding them scattered throughout the galaxy or even doing side missions handed down by AI in the streets, it's going to be incredibly fun to go hunting for these Kyber Bricks, and it's really nice to see that we will have multiple different options, and it looks like a ton of Kyber Bricks to earn, so there will be no shortage of upgrades coming in this game.
That's right. I mean, it just sounds like from all of these things that we have and all these details that we've gone over, that this world isn't just going to be expansive, which we know it's going to be just from... I mean, look at this trailer. Like, look how many locations there are, how many places there are to go. And then on top of that, there's so many things to do, things to collect, people to interact with. I mean, people who are interacting with you. It really just looks like the game that we were all hoping it would be. And we're so very excited to start this journey here at the Lunar Squadron to break down this trailer. First of all, we have so many plans for breaking a lot of things down, including the combat system of this game, how we're going to be traversing this galaxy, and so much more. And of course, once this game releases, rest assured, the Lunar Squadron will be all over this thing on this channel. You guys will see so many walkthroughs, breakdowns, how-tos, everything you can possibly think of. It will be on this channel. That said, guys, please, if you want to be included in all of these new upcoming things that are going to be going on in the channel, the best way to stay involved is by subscribing to the channel and hitting the bell notification button right on next to it. It's going to let you know every single time that we upload the latest and greatest LEGO Star Wars content. At least that's what we think. I don't know if that's what Boss thinks, but we'll leave that, you know, to him. Anyways, let us know in the comments down below what you guys are most excited for, and of course let us know if you guys spotted all of these 5 details or if we actually were able to teach you guys something new. I hope we were. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. That's going to do it for this one, and as always, we will see you all next time.